What's up, guys? Manny Brandon with Mannys Fitness Fortress, the citadel of power. Guys, today I want to talk to you about the real reason and the real solution to Cancer Awareness Month, October Cancer Awareness Month. All that coming up right now. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. We cover and discuss nutrition, fitness, wellness, training, healing, all that good stuff. It's only 2 days left. I decided I had to do a video about October for Cancer Awareness Month. And I've got to talk about this because so many things have been misconstrued and certain agendas have been put out there where people are really missing the real point of how you prevent cancer in the first place. But before we get into that, make sure you guys please like the video, comment below your thoughts, share the video, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I really appreciate it. Helps the algorithm push out the content to a lot more viewers. Basically, I'm just going to give out into there's a lot of walks and runs, cancer walks, charities, non-profits, and even, of course, profit charities that raise money for cancer awareness and are supposed to raise money for distribution of funds for cancer research and treatment. But we live in a matrix, and a lot of our information has been misconstrued. You can walk until your legs fall off, okay? You can do rallies till your legs fall off. You can cook dinners and do all kinds of functions and charities until you have no more money left. You're not going to eliminate cancer until you take out the root cause, until you eliminate the root cause, all right? And walking, charity functions, cancer runs, none of that is going to cure it. They keep saying raise money to invest in, to put towards cancer research and cures for cancer. People, the powers that be, the elites already know the cure for cancer. All right, I'm going to tell you, the cure for cancer is prevention. It's prevention. But we have become so, as a society, we've become so comfortable, all right, and just embracing of culture, technology, that we think all technology is good. We think all new resources are good. And a lot of our surrounding technology, radiation, Wi-Fi, a ton of household pollutants that you use for your kitchen and bathroom, cleaning agents, everything, Febreze plugins to dusting sprays, insect repellents and sprays. That's the type of stuff cancer comes from. So I don't care how much you walk, I don't care how much you run and do charity and cancer walks, you're not going to get rid of those cancer cells in your body by walking, by raising money from runs to go to research, because all they're going to do with that money that's supposed to go to cancer research is just keep on building more and more facilities to house more patients without addressing the real cause. And that's a fact. That's facts. The cure for cancer is prevention. All right? I'll go ahead and say it. And they don't like you to say things like this. The algorithm, it really it demonizes facts like that. But if you change your diet, guys, stop eating all the processed foods that contain high fructose corn syrup, emulsifiers, additives, food dyes, all that stuff. That's the culprit. You change all that stuff, revert your diet, clean out your kitchen cabinets, your bathroom cabinets, Clean out all your household. Matter of fact, replace all your household products that are toxic and replace them with a natural, healthy version. And they're out there. All you gotta do is go to the supermarket, Walmart, ShopRite, anywhere, Target. When you see these toxic chemicals, big brand names, right on the same shelf, you'll see, or in its own area with non-hyperallergenic stuff, you'll see a healthy or a safer alternative. All you gotta do is look. Like I've switched over to 7th generation and some other plant-based cleaners, dishwashing detergents, dishwasher pods, laundry detergents. I switched over to plant-based and free and clear, no dyes. Okay, that's what brings on the big C. What you surround yourself in your environment with, okay? What you allow yourself to put on what you put on your skin, and in your body gets absorbed right into your skin. The skin is the most absorbable organ in your body. So all these sunscreens that they lie to you about and they say they protect you from getting burned from the sun, that's a lie. All those have chemicals in there where people that use sunscreen are the most people with the big C word. Because there's chemicals in there that like hold byproducts from ultraviolet radiation from the sun on your surface of your skin, and it's not healthy. Sunscreen doesn't protect you. Just like a lot of conventional products. Zest soap, Dial soap, Irish Spring soap. It's all toxic, guys. You gotta go to the health food store, get yourself some, clear, aloe vera soap, shea butter soap, African black seed soap, those type of things that are made to go on your skin. They say if you can't eat it, it shouldn't go on your skin, and that's facts. So as far as food, you gotta put whole foods in your body. You gotta put healthy, organic, natural forms of nutrition in your body. So you don't build up inflammation and you don't destroy your good gut bacteria. Cancer, comes from that. You gotta put on, you gotta use safe products inside your home, guys. Dishwashing products, cleaning products, even the clothes you wear, the rayon and polyester fabrics, they truly destroy and manipulate women and men's hormones. Because those type of clothes are plastic derivatives. All right, you may say, "Damn, man, it's a lot to remember." Not really, because when you go in the supermarket or when you go into your department store for your favorite brands, you know where your favorite brands are. You know what your favorite designers are. You go check the size on the rack and grab it. It's not hard to do that, is it? No, it's not hard to read the labels on your clothing products. 80% polyester, 20% cotton. You don't want that. You want something that's predominantly cotton and less, polyester or rayon, or even viscose. Guys, you got to take the time to read your labels. You got to take the time to read your labels. Same thing with the food, of course, obviously. Especially if you do want to eat some kind of prepared foods, try to make sure it's halfway decent, halfway healthy. Read that whole ingredient label. That whole ingredient label that a lot of times is 1 or 2 paragraphs long. You got to read it. If it's too many emulsifiers and high fructose corn syrup, additives, food dyes, dextrose, multidextrose, if it's too many, big ass words in there you can barely pronounce, don't leave it on the shelf. Do not pick it out. Don't pick it up. This is where the big C comes from. What we expose ourselves to in our environment. Drinking tap water that has over 50 contaminants in it nowadays. What we put in our mouth, what we put on our skin, and the consumer products we buy that, when we use sprays or rubbing surfaces to clean, it manifests by, evaporating in the air, but remaining dormant in the air. And you're exposed to all those chemicals. That's where the big C comes from. So, Cancer Awareness Month, the whole way in which they market it is a fraud. is a fraud. Nothing helps cancer by doing what they've been doing, by marching or running or putting money into different charities. When all that money goes back into the medical industry for kickbacks to the doctors and the pharmaceutical agents. That's the truth of it. Nobody. I mean, this video might not get the reach it should because of what I'm talking about, but I don't care. It needs to be said. Everybody's running around wearing pink. Everybody's running around wearing pink shirts with a little bow. No, run around and change your diet. Get rid of the toxic, cancer-inducing foods. Run around and start buying clothes made of 80% cotton and get rid of the polyester and rayon that are cancer-causing and hormone-disrupting. Run around and buy consumer products, for your household cleaners and stuff like that, that have natural plant-based elements that don't toxify you or poison you. Don't run around wearing pink shirts. All right. That's it, guys. I just want to put a little video on that. So, like, one more day to the end of the month. And I just said they want to pick one month to do cancer awareness. Should be every damn day, not the month of October. And the way to implement and be passionate and champion for cancer awareness is to eat clean every day. Foods void of toxins and emulsifiers and processed chemicals. The way to champion for cancer prevention is to watch what clothes you're buying. Read all labels. Watch what you're putting in your mouth. Watch what you're putting on your skin, chemical-wise and clothing. Okay? That's how you adhere to and promote cancer awareness. That's how you teach people prevention. Okay? Prevention is the most powerful tool for cancer awareness. Prevention. Not after the fact. Our medical system is broken. They want to make you sick with the product they sell you and pull you into the hospital and give you their remedy that makes you sicker instead of attacking the problem before you get sick. Doctors should be trained in teaching healthy lifestyles so you don't even end up in the hospital. That's a story for a whole nother video. But thank you guys for watching. You ladies, just think about what I said. Breast cancer, all these other different, these agendas they're pushing. Just do your research. Seek your alternatives. Even with the mammograms, a lot of times they induce and create more cancer cells because of the radiation going into your breast. MRIs and thermographs, there's other different sources, tools you can use besides a mammogram to check to see if you have it. Definitely don't get a biopsy. But by the time they're asking you to get a biopsy, they know that there's a cancer mass. A biopsy, a lot of times, breaks apart the tumor and sends pieces in different parts of the body. So now you've spread it. That's how cancer gets spread, through biopsies. They won't tell you that. You're picking it apart, the cancer mass. All right, we'll see how well this video does. It might take it down, but who knows? I gotta speak the truth. No matter, you have people who speak the truth are always going to have to sacrifice something. Views, money, friendships, popularity, whatever. You gotta speak the truth. I can't hold back the truth. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, share. There's a ton of women's content on here, as well as fitness, nutrition, and wellness. I love you guys. See you in the next video. Boom! By Mannys.